Morning guys, welcome to the Shades and welcome to this brand new video. And today's video we're gonna all talk about the Super Sunday match. It's a match between Chelsea going to Old Trafford playing Manchester United, and this is that match which used to be the big match, used to be the match which decided where the title is to go, but not anymore. Not anymore. This is a top table match. This is a match to decide on top four, three teams alphabetically. Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United are the three teams. They're running to finish fourth because the top three is pretty much decided. I don't think Spurs dropping much points. They will finish third most likely. So fourth position is like what I will say. Many people might not like it, but it's like three ragged dogs fighting for one food, and that is the top four spot. It's three teams which are totally out of it anymore. I mean, there's to be a time when these three teams were the traditional top three teams. There's to win titles, or there's to be in the top three. Now those days are gone. Now this is the day when we had to see the likes of Liverpool, Manchester City and Spurs to a certain extent on the top, while we are chasing back. We are right about there to make sure that we don't make mistakes, or don't make enough mistakes, or less mistakes. The lesser the mistakes we make, the better. That way we'll reach top four. That's how it has become for the traditional top three. So it's Chelsea going to Manchester United this coming Sunday. It's a big match for us, for them. Let's see how it goes. And it's tough to say how it goes because these two teams this season had just showed what is bad in football. I mean, when we talk about football this season, we talk about Ajax, which first and foremost talk about Ajax. How lovely it is to see them play, hardly any money used. Look at the team spirit, how they are playing together. They have young players coming out and playing such brilliant, beautiful football. And here it is Chelsea, here is Manchester United, and looks like teams which is everything is wrong about football. We have big egos, big players who are not willing to really give their 100%. They're not really acting to what the manager wants them. Chelsea is in the top four, top six right now because of the first three months of the season when we did well. You know, we got it right and we got some points that time, and because if the last 6 months we look at it, we have been winning, sometimes we're dropping points. It's so inconsistent. Manchester United, same thing. I mean, for the first few months it was bad, then Jose got sacked, and then suddenly after that for 2-3 months they played really well. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you know, the super sub of Manchester United, the manager right now, OGS is how it is called. Suddenly they won almost like 5, 7, 8, 10 matches in the Premier League or so, and for that they are in the top six. I mean, it's also the fact that 7, 8, 9, the teams in those positions are still inconsistent. A lot like what Chelsea used to be, you know, 20 years ago when we used to beat the likes of Manchester United, but we used to falter against the likes of Derby County or Wolves and teams like that, Wolves and Wanderers. So that is also the reason why Chelsea and Manchester United is up there in the top six. Otherwise, the chasing pack, like the Wolves, Everton could have caught us by now. But saying that these two teams with so many player power issues, also the fan expectations is high. The manager might not be as good, especially in case of Chelsea. The manager is not forthcoming with his ideas. The players are not able to adapt to those ideas. Maybe the ownership is not there, fully out there to bring the best. It's all becomes a hodgepodge of a situation where we are totally don't know what to react to, how to deal with this situation. It's all, I feel, is basically player power, especially in case of Manchester United, some of the big egos over there. But in for Chelsea also, the players have dictated the terms. They know that managers come and go at Chelsea, at Stamford Bridge, but the players stay, and that is the attitude they have carried on, and that could be the reason. And simply it could also be the Chelsea players are not good enough anymore. Most of them are just not good enough. There's an average quality bunch of players with only the likes of Eden Hazard and N'Golo Conte, the two, you know, top-notch players in our side, world-class players. But anyways, we're still focusing on this match. If we get something, we have a chance of getting into top four, but we should not, you know, we should not think that we will get there. It will be very tough. This match, according to me, will be the match of the errors. The team with less errors are going to make it. Simple as that. Chelsea has been conceding goals thanks to the errors, thanks to the defensive lapses. For the last couple of matches, we have conceded 2 goals each, and it looks like it's not going to be anything different. Actually, we conceded 3 goals against Prague, we conceded 2 goals against Burnley, So it doesn't look like we are a sort of a team which can actually go out there and uh, you know get something done. We have to be really focused, but I don't see this current Chelsea team can do that. For only the good thing for Manchester, for Chelsea actually, is that Manchester United is playing like they have played 4 matches in. This will be their 4th match actually, so they will be playing like 4 matches in 12 days. So every 3-4 days they're playing a match. So when they played the Manchester City, the Manchester Derby match this last midweek, it showed that the fatigue thing came into picture, and that we know will be there when they play Chelsea at Old Trafford. So it will not be easy for them to play Chelsea after they're playing so many matches. But the good thing for Manchester United is at this moment that they don't have any other competition to play. All they have to have is 3 matches to play. If they get 9 points, they still have a chance of getting into the Champions League top 4 position. Chelsea has Europa Cup. After this match, we play Frankfurt in 4 days' time. From Sunday, 4 days from time, and Thursday we go to Germany, play Frankfurt. Then we come back, we play Watford at home on Sunday after that, on 6th, I think, 6th of May. And then we play again Frankfurt at Stamford Bridge on the 10th of May. So I'm not wrong, 10th or maybe 9th of May. Actually, it's 9th of May. And then the 12th is the last match of the season where we go to Leicester. And so that's how it is. So it's going to be interesting how we play this game. It's all about the errors. If we don't make errors, we can win it. But I think it will be all about the team making less errors, winning this match, or getting something out of this match. Chelsea has been prone to errors. We don't have the players at this moment who are ready to give their either giving their 110% or not capable enough to give their 110%. We go with the team news. Simple. Kepa at goal. I see Rudiger coming back. As yesterday's press conference, Sarri did say Rudiger will be back. So Rudiger, I think he will go with David Luiz. I think he should go with Christensen. As simple as that. Christensen is just a bit younger. I think he's more motivated. David Luiz, I don't know. It doesn't look to me that he is ready to, but you never know. So from my side, this is Rudiger and Christensen. I think David Luiz will play this match with Rudiger. Alonso should come on the other side. Azpilicueta on this side in the midfield. N'Golo Kante has a 50-50 chance of playing. If N'Golo Kante doesn't play, Kovacic will play with Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek. It's simple as that. Heard the news that Kovacic might be loaned out to Chelsea for 1 more season by Real Madrid, and with the possible signing after 1 year, that is 2020 summer, we have an option to buy. Not an option, we have to buy or something like that for £26 million, which is kind of a good deal. But then again, Kovacic slows out the game. I don't know if it really brings something which can really help Chelsea to get anywhere. So I'm not sure if that is a deal to take, but that's for the next season. We don't go there for this match. If Kante is not fit, Kovacic, Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek starting in the midfield. Otherwise, if Kante is fit, then Kante, Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek will start. In the wingers, obviously with Hudson-Odoi not playing, I would like to start with Willian, but I think most likely Pedro will play again. Pedro, like David Luiz, I don't think he is really good enough to play this kind of matches. He is good to play in Europa Cup matches, playing some teams which are, no disrespect, but not at this level. Manchester United might not be a top-class team anymore. Chelsea might not be a top-class team anymore. But playing Manchester United, I don't think Pedro has the qualities. He might be good at defensively, but I don't see him going. We have to go out there with the intention of winning. Obviously, not intentions of losing. I mean, we go out there to win and we lose the match. That's not what we want. But I don't see Pedro ahead of Willian. So I, for one, Hazard on one side, Willian on the other side, and Olivier Giroud in the middle. Higuain scored a brilliant goal. I only hope that Higuain gets more chances. He will show how good a player he is. That could also lead to the fact that he might stay with us for next season. But I think because of Giroud not playing our last match against Burnley, so Giroud will start this match, quite natural. So Hazard and Willian and Giroud in the middle as a striker. This should be more or less the match, how it will be. Now it's simple how the match should go from our end. It's simple as same as I said in the Liverpool match. Those 15-minute zones, the 3 15-minute zones dictates the match. The first 15 minutes at the start of the match, the 15 minutes after the break, and the last 15 minutes of the match, that is where the match is won and lost mostly. Even if you look at Manchester United, they considered their first goal of the 2 goals they conceded against Manchester City. The first goal came at the 51st minute. which again the first 15 minutes after the break. So these are the three times when your players are not, either they're switched off coming from the dressing room. The first 15 minutes and the start of the match, the players are not fully focused. The 15 minutes in the break when they could be switched off coming from the dressing room, and the last 15 minutes when they think it's almost, the job is almost done, but it's not done until the match finishes. So these are the most critical times for any teams, not just for Chelsea. So for Chelsea, we have to make sure not conceding any goals, but the thing is we are conceding goals in this periods. I think other teams are also conceding, but because we are more concentrating on Chelsea, so we are obviously not thinking about other teams. But as I stated, Manchester United did the same thing. They conceded a goal that time. This will be a lot of the weary legs. Chelsea has almost a week off, 6 days off, while Manchester United players have been playing, so fatigue is really a big factor. So if we can make things up, we can see that they will be getting fatigued after this 50th, 60th, 70th minute. If we can take advantage of that, there's a possible chance for us to win this match. But it's all up to errors. Which team makes less errors? I think Chelsea is bound to make errors. Our defensive lapses, it seems like our players are falling off to sleep. They don't seem to be concentrating or totally communicating with each other at the same time. It looks very tough for Chelsea to get a win, but I think we can make sure of the extra rest that we have got. They have not had that, so fatigue will be a factor. We have to make sure that we get our match going on. Errors will at the end of the day decide, but I think Chelsea, if we can somehow manage to not concede goals, there is a chance we can. But if you ask me what the scoreline is, I don't see a Chelsea win here. Simply, Chelsea has the worst record this season away from home against the top six. Even if you consider 7th, 8th, we have lost in Molineux, we have lost at Goodison. So again, against teams who are 7th, 8th, 9th, we have lost to them away from home. So we have a match against Leicester, who is I think 8th or 9th at this moment. That is the last match of the season, so that could also be not 3 points for us. But this also, away from home, Old Trafford, a top 6 team, we have not done well. So I don't see, unless they play bad, unless fatigue comes into picture big time for them, I don't really see Chelsea going out there, taking the initiative, taking that motivation across, extra rest and across, and we need to win, that kind of mentality. I don't think Chelsea has this season, so I don't see Chelsea going out there and winning this. Manchester United has all to play for. They have just 3 matches. They have Champions League. They are out of Champions League. So still I think most likely a draw, maybe 1-1, 2-2. I don't see a 0-0 because both the teams are error prone, so I expect them to concede goals. So draw most likely. I don't see Chelsea winning unless Chelsea plays really bad. But you guys can let me know what you think of this. Do you guys really think that Chelsea is really bad? Do you think player power is really winning this beautiful game? Especially these two teams who were so good, who are top-notch teams once, and now they are ruled by just player power. Some players just willingly not playing their best. What could also, let me know what about the scoreline could be. Will it be 1-1? Will any team win? Will it be a draw? Will Chelsea win? Let me know in the comment section. As always, please guys go ahead and help. And thanks for watching as usual. Thanks and have a great day. Bye bye.